Layer's a hard place to live. Real hard. Ain't no soft landing nowhere in here. You either catch on quick, or this place chew on you slow. This life don't hand out directions. Just wait. Just pressure sitting on your chest every morning. Folks think trouble kicked the door in. Nah. Trouble slick. Trouble got perfume on. Smiling at you like it already know your name, already in the room when you walk in. That's the slings and arrows, you don't hear them fly, you just feel that sting and wonder where it came from. Whole layer wrapped in dark mystery. Old magic in the walls. Wizards whispering deals they don't keep. Dragons watching from the shadows, counting bodies like loose change. Succubus love looks sweet at first, then you wake up lighter than you went to sleep. Hard tax, soul pawn. It's war out here. Quiet war. Betrayal wears silk and smile real nice. Same cats break bread with you. Be the one selling your name 2 streets over. This whole thing a stone cold trip, baby. No fair fights, no refunds. So whatever shield you walk around with, it better be battle tested.
Not shiny.
Not shiny. Not fresh out the armory, I'm talking chip paint. Bent edges. Blood you couldn't wash off even if you tried. Cause the layer don't care how fly you look in your armor. They care what's still holding when the smoke drift off. If you still here tomorrow, still breathing, still standing on your square, then yeah, you's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Layer.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. The Night Slayer. Let's get into it, baby. Let's get into it. I popped up on a panel just a minute ago. And I want y'all to understand what y'all have heard from these individuals. Y'all have heard somebody say, I hate this motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. And you've heard me say, I don't have no emotional commitment to nobody on here. I'm not mad with nobody. I'm not beef with nobody. But when I see the energy, I will respond to the energy. But it's not an angry thing. So I'm not going to say that they're not angry. They may be. That shit is one-sided. I'm not angry. I don't give a fuck at all. Let's do a little listening though. Let's do a little shutting the fuck up and listening. Now, the question that I ask Mr. Galt is that does he agree that the community is cooked? And he started talking about schools. But even when it comes to schools, I'll say the same thing. I'll say 60 years of anger and hatred towards black men because respectfully, black men checked out. So those fatherless homes and that 70% of children being born out of wedlock is two equal participants in it. It's a black dude somewhere and a black woman somewhere for the majority part. And to be honest, both checked out. But what we talk about in these spaces is alpha men and men being, a monolith. All men want to be providers and protectors. I don't agree with that, but yes, the reason why the community is cooked is because the people that's holding on to the idea of community is supposedly what we would call a matriarchy. And here's the issue with the matriarchy. They don't get along. But let's continue to listen to the good brother John Galt. Oh shit. I apologize, y'all. Let me fix this. I keep doing this and I don't know why I keep doing this. Let me pull this up because
Like right here
let
in
me
real
see. Let me
time.
find this right quick.
A black
I
woman
missed the whole thing because it's
giving
not
that deal
pulled
to a
up.
black
Let me
man
get this
should
together
never
for
get
y'all.
that deal.
We've been listening to
He's
something
not
that is
resourceful enough to
not
even
pulled up. So let's rewind it. It's very important that we hear this whole thing. It's 7 steps. StreamYard, stop changing things. It's 7 steps. And I keep doing 6 without the 7th. This is what we want. Okay. So I've been responding to something that I'm hearing, but you guys aren't hearing. So let's start all over from the beginning. Here we are.
I'm saying this is what their IQ shows how weak they are.
Mm-hmm.
I get up on a panel with him. He can't confront me. He should realize how stupid he is. He just paid another stupid ass black easy band $50 to ban me, and now he is on the panel with me.
Yeah, that's
He
weak.
can't figure
That's
that
weak.
shit out. He can't figure that out.
That's
And
weak.
so, right, he's trying to create a cocoon of self-censorship for Easy Band and his panel. John God is like, I don't want to hear what John God guys say, so I'm gonna pay Easy Bands $50 to ban it.
Right.
But he ended up on the panel with me, and then
How
and then you know what
retarded
Trucker yelled said up on the panel? He said, see now, Trucker Yell was in a bind. He was
Ooh.
Listen to this.
Oh,
Listen to this. Now, Angry Man was up on the panel at the same time. Trucker Yell says this. I said, Trucker Yell, do you agree with Angry Man that the black community is cooked? Because Angry Man said the black community is cooked. So I asked Trucker Yell, do you agree with Angry Man or do you agree with Izzy that the black community is not cooked?
he agreed with Izzy, huh?
You agree with Angry Man.
No shit.
Angry Man's the top dog, remember? He's got more
Oh, I
subscribers than
forgot.
Izzy.
Yeah.
Right?
I lost my mind there for a
You
John,
second.
agree with Angry Man.
John, what is your perspective?
I think
Is the community cooked?
I'm about to do a stream of, I'm about to do a series on that, actually play this. And I think, man, for me, it's not about the schools. I think for a lot of blacks, they can hide behind the schools. So they don't even have to.
The question I asked, I got to get that K in there because they say we say ax. The question I asked is the black community cooked? And he starts talking about schools. No, is the black community cooked? I initially said black women have given up on black men for the last 60 years. And here's why. Because black men had given up on black women. So they'll sleep with them, they'll impregnate them, but they won't stay there. Based on the information that we know. What they will say is that the 70% of black women that have children out of wedlock are sleeping with 20% of the men. You have to either fit what they like aesthetically or you have to fit what they like financially. And the people that fit aesthetically and financially are a minority of men. The reason why I don't really go with and I'm not saying that's a lie. That could be totally the truth. The reason why I don't give that a whole lot of power behind it is because I hear a lot of men say that they are the leaders. They are these alphas. They are. So then if that's the case, you run shit. And if the community, as y'all call it, is cooked, it's because niggas allowed it to be. You don't put the women and children in there. You just keep the men in there. And that's all I was trying to say here on this panel moments ago. But amongst me and Mr. Galt, I never said I hated John Galt. I said he's a slumlord and a little fella. He said, I can't stand this fat diabetic. I hate it. I never said that. I don't hate anyone. Hate is a very strong word.
You know, take a chance. They can say, well, the schools over there aren't good. The ratings say that school is not good.
That's another way to make money.
Well, it's another way for the blacks to hide behind not living around other blacks.
So
almost all black schools. Hold on, I'm going somewhere with this. Because almost all black school districts are bad. So blacks can say, I don't want a school district instead of saying, I don't want blacks. I don't want to be around blacks. It's something that you can hide. It's like a facade. You can hide behind this facade, but in reality, what's causing that? It's like that neighborhood is bad. Okay, what causes the neighborhood to be bad? Neighborhoods aren't bad in and of itself. Just because you draw a geographical map, that doesn't make it bad. There has to be people within it that make it bad. So to say bad neighborhoods, you got to be a little bit more, you know.
Sean, you
Right.
said the
I
other
would
day, John. I'm sorry.
I would like to chime in on this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. John, you said you told the other day of the story when you had your friend up there, Red, the school you went to, how it was then and how it is now.
Right. You know, and so it's multifaceted. But I think
Not really.
I think it is. But I think that because I gave some examples as Ryan Barber was talking about, but I think for me, and I'm
It was a shithole when you went there, John.
And this is what happened the first time. I popped up on the panel. I've been sending people over there. The day I went over there, I sent like 70 people over there. And I was on a panel similar to this panel, and they kept being, Nighty, just shut up and let me talk shit about niggas. Nighty, shut up and I kept doing exactly what I'm doing now. I'll wait. No, Nighty, let me keep shitting on niggas. I'll wait. And then I got to a point where I typically do on most panels. I go, well, let me know when I can chime in. You see what I'm saying? I'm respectful of other people's panels. I was on RLM panel early this morning. I got up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I was on RLM panel probably about 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I got up at like 1. And I can be quiet, but people are so rammed up and frustrated and want to talk to the night. And I'd be like, damn, brother, what's going on? You gonna fall asleep? Are you drunk? Are you this? Are you? Why do you care, brother? Don't you feel embarrassed? You be embarrassed for me. No, I don't feel embarrassed. No, I'm not going to alter very much. No. Like I said, I'm looking for my tribe of people that fuck with me. I haven't found that yet, but I'm looking for my tribe, that people that fuck with me. I don't want to make you do it. I don't want to pressure you, but the people that mess with me, cool. So here's the difference. I'm a Gen Xer. I've been through some shit. I don't give a fuck if you want to be therapy for me or help me or anything else, because I don't give a shit, because I know at the end of the day, it's all about me. So when I see people going through shit, I'm supportive of it. And a lot of you motherfuckers will see a man down, especially if a man is down, and want to shit all over him. Now, I'm not a dick rider like a bunch of you pussies, and I'm not sitting around trying to find boyfriends that go along with what I'm saying. But when I hear some real shit, I'm going to try to support the brother. Like, listen, we had a queen, Jalen, that decided to crack jokes on a man who deals with like mortuary shit. He's going to pick up bodies. That's a dark job. You got to have a thick skin to do that job in the first place. And one time he went and picked up a little girl's body that got deleted. And he has a little girl. So I understood that story completely. And I believe fuck everybody else. That man deserves some grace and some patience to be able to vent that out and get it up out of his system. And let's move forward. But for some reason, that was the funniest shit to the niggas on the panel, which let me know that there's some dark motherfuckers. Now, back to hate. I don't hate them. I just disagree with them. We can get back to the jokes and the roasting and all that other shit. But right now, we want to respect this man that's going through this situation right here and give and it don't have to be that deep. Maybe you a dude that you got a woman that then cheated on you. She done fucked over you with one of your niggas that you thought was your niggas. That kind of, I say that individual man deserves some grace. The way you motherfuckers is super insensitive and don't give a fuck about nothing is a bit crazy to me. It is a bit crazy. Why can't that man have a moment of vulnerability? And that's my thing with John. John just hate niggas so much. And me, I guess I'm clumped into the group of niggas that he hate so much. If I let John up on my panel, I'm not gonna cut him off. If he want to say all that goofy shit he say on his channel, I'll let him say it over here. I'm just gonna have a little pushback. I don't be blocking people. If I don't feel like talking to you, I ignore you, but I don't be blocking people. Nobody's blocked. Nobody's blocked. And that's what I'm saying about these panels. Is like, come on, bro. And don't get me wrong, it's your show. You can filibuster. But what you say is that I'm willing to have a conversation. I don't know that you are willing to have the conversation. Again, if you were over here, and even when I saw you on Izzy channel, Izzy stopped people from being able to drop you. He cut the bounties off. And Izzy is about his money. He said, no, you can't drop John. He's a guest. And he shut it up. He closed his mouth while you went into your tirades. Yet you still going after Izzy and Angry Man. I don't get it. I'm confused. And the same with me. I would never block you. You can come over here because you said on Chaotic Channel, after I gave him all that advice, you said turn the house into an Airbnb. All what advice? That's all you said. Turn the house into an Airbnb. You get the kind of door handles like the ones that you got to put a code in. Other than that, what else was it? You said like 3 things. Thank you for saying those 3 things. I said, oh my God, you saved my life. I didn't know what the fuck to do. But I talk like that about everything. When I get a Cash App for $2, I go, thank you to whoever sent me. I never say the amount of money for sending me a Cash App. I appreciate you. Yes, because a person don't have to do shit at all. So if they send me $1, I treat it the same way as if they send me $100. You'll never know because I never talk about the value, the number that somebody sent me on a Cash App. I just say thank you for the Cash App in general. With the same, listen, I'm the type of guy who respect waitresses and waiters, respect doormen, treat them like human beings because they are, tip them and all of this shit. I don't know what all other black people do. Oh my goodness, a black man gave me a tip. Let's go. Let's continue.
You said
I got real thick skin. And
Yeah.
I've dealt with some shit that most people probably wouldn't deal with. But for me, why I'm moving out of here and going to Northwest is because of I'm just not comfortable with the theft. The level of theft, the way they stole my bike, I'm just not comfortable with that. It's just too brazen of theft. They came from my front yard. And
I don't like the idea of theft either. Somebody stole my lawnmower. And the only people that's been back here is the Instacart people. But yeah, somebody stole my lawnmower. I bought another lawnmower. I left it out there in the weather. It's not starting right now. But yeah, I don't like the idea of stealing people's shit. Especially most of these people that's delivering shit to me is black like me. So yeah, I don't like the idea of theft either. It's crazy. Why are you stealing people's shit?
to my backyard. I'm not accustomed to that.
John is Democrat ran.
I would like to chime in, and you can.
And so now, so what I was gonna say, I'm gonna let you chime in, and it's bigger than that. One of the things is that like it's in the front to my manhood, and the reason why I say this is because if I look right here, I can see the apartment building where the person lives that broke in my house. I likely see this person on a regular basis, pass right by him. And as a man, I feel like I see this nigga, he laughing in my face. He walk right past me laughing. I don't know who the fuck he is, but he probably laughing at me. He looking at me out of his back window as I come out of my house, he laughing.
And I understand what he's saying right there also. But if you feel that way as a man, you're a man, is the answer to move away and allow that person to still be the scourge? Or are you supposed to make a difference? Move the needle. I'm asking for a friend. Let me see. I'm making a song for John because John said he's that guy. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this Afro Beats thing for John.
And there's really nothing I can do to him because if I do something to him, like Rosgirl, in Rosgirl's neighborhood, you know who Rosgirl is, a black man killed a young black teen who was stealing cars, and they put that man in prison for the rest of his life. I don't want to go to prison for the rest of my life. And I thought about sabotaging these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I thought about just leaving a bike back there. I hope he didn't come back in because I already know what time he's likely to come. But then if I did that, then I'd be the victim. I'd be the person who would be the aggressor. He just stealing that bike to feed his family. And it's that kind of a
He not feed his family from stealing a bike.
Hold on. But it's that kind of affront to your manhood. I think that
John,
For
do
me,
you know
I
this is
can't
this?
deal with it.
John, do you know that this is what happened between us in the beginning?
What?
I came up on a panel in good faith, and you kept doing that. Hold
I'm
on,
letting you
don't talk
talk.
at
I'm
all.
letting you talk. Though. Go ahead.
Listen, it's fatherless homes. It's people not keeping their homes up to date, so they got bad roofs and windows. So their property taxes is off, so they can't fund the schools because schools get funded from property taxes. And these people don't keep their houses up to date. That's why you see in the communities that we call the ghetto, a bunch of then signs that's on, street poles and everything else. We buy homes. And they go in there and they send an inspector and they go, the roof is not up to date and the plumbing is not up to date. So we'll give you on this $500,000 home, because they say that's about what the home costs. We'll give you 125.
They're going to give you less than what it would take to update it.
You know what's interesting about the 90s?
They're going to give you less than what it would cost you
know what's
personally
interesting
to
about the
update.
90s? And we just covered this. I just called in Africa. A good buddy of mine.
But you're in California.
Yeah, if you had, I say about 30,000, 10,000 for the roof to get repaired, 10,000 for the plumbing to get repaired, and 10,000 to have new windows put in. Then you could sell a house that they offer you 125 for 500. Just and there are certain people who sell homes that they have concierges, and they'll give you the money to make the repairs to be able to sell it for that. You just have to be ready to give them 15% of the sales price. So if they can sell it for 500,000, they're going to get 15% of the 500,000. That's what, like 10% of that would be what 10% of 500 is 50. 15% is what? 75,000? Am I right about that? Because they want 15% of the after sale value. Now you may still owe 167,000. So of the 500,000, you're going to get probably about 333,000. They want 15% of the 333,000. 10% of 300 is what, 30. Another 5 is 15. So 45,000 is what they're going to want for selling your house. And you're going to end up with probably, 45 out of the 367 leaves 322. And then they're going to hit you with the fucking a tax. What the fuck do they call that? And that's the thing. They just small cuts. Take all your little money away with small cuts.
So
I just called a good African, a buddy of mine. If I called him back, I forget to mention that for years he was a tenant of mine. This is very interesting. And he learned from me by being a tenant of mine for years. He would negotiate little deals with me. Hey, man, I got a little money now. Can I pay a month up front? This is what he's talking about on the phone. You heard it. He said Americans don't tend to negotiate like foreigners. You heard him? You heard him right? You were here.
Yeah.
And so this is what I'm saying is that, like, the American mind worldview, and more specifically the Black worldview, is so limited that they don't know how to negotiate because their worldview is limited. Right? And oftentimes they close doors for themselves because of that worldview.
But do you disagree with what I just said?
let him finish.
Ryan, thank you. Ryan, let me say this to you. Thank you for the cash out while I was asleep. Go ahead, John.
No worries.
No, go ahead. And so that's more or less what I'm saying is that, like,
No worries.
you know, I'm a landlord, and I'm highlighting the problems I think, like right here in real time. a black woman given the deal of her lifetime, she'll never get that deal. She's not resourceful enough to even negotiate.
I do believe in respecting the host, and that is his channel. That's why I was quiet so long. But he's conscious of the fact that I'm quiet. And when I say I like to chime in or make a little comment to let him know that I do want to say something, is why he's dragging it out. I know when somebody passively, aggressively is fucking with me. And I'm okay with it. We just got to call a spade is all I'm saying. This whole thing about I'm doing shit to people, it's just not the truth. I'm not doing anything. I'm just there. And they have their biases and they already think what they think about me. Oh, he's finna do this or he's trying to cause. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I never am. I never am. And you see what they're doing. I never am, and you see what they are doing. Almanai said that Angry Man cussed him out. Was that on Izzy's channel? Let me see. Was he on Izzy Bands today since he's talking about Izzy Bands? Let's see if that's where it was. We going to Izzy Bands channel. Izzy Band's YouTube. Let's see. Today, Backlash ended 2 hours ago. Let's see if we see John Galt up there. Let me see. 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 Let's pull up some shit. Let's pull up some shit. Oh, we got the Queen in the building. Give me a second, Queen. I'll put the link out there in a second and acknowledge you. I just want to pull up something right quick, and then we'll get right over there to you. Let's see. That's not what we want. That's the wrong thing. Let's see. We want Izzy Bonds. We want this right here. Full screen him up. Close up this. Come back over here. And we're gonna say hello to the beautiful Queen in the building. 2 more days, she's the Queen. Shout out to the Queen. Shout out to the Queen being in the building. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Let's do this right here. Let's put the link out there if the Queen want to pop up and talk some shit. Let me see. Oh, that ain't even a fucking Queen. That is CK. I thought that was TMKC. My fault. We'll put the link out there anyway. Yeah, put it to the we'll pin a link if folks chop it up. But shout out to CKJ3. Appreciate you for coming through, CK. Shout out to for Brown Yelly. We're gonna get to this stuff. Let's see. We got the lover girl in the building. Shout out to her. We got to bring her up in the normal fashion.
Come on in. Grand rising queen, shine like you mean. Forever may you gleam. You are everything.
Hey, Brownie.
Hey, Nightish.
What's going on with you?
No, I'm over here trying to see what you're talking about.
We are talking about the beautiful landlord named John Galt and his battles with light-skinned men. He's upset with Angry Man and Izzy bands because they won't take their hats off. It's Hatgate. He said that they are hat fishing. So that's what we are into today. Let's see.
Lord have mercy.
Is almost equivalent to SMP to black people, and that's not that's not cool at all.
Hey, shout out to my guy. Hold on real quick. Shout out to my guy, Chicago Rilla. Appreciate you, Chicago Rilla. John Goat said begging. Hey, you call it what you wanted, John Goat. Thank you for Chicago Rilla too. Said we'll celebrate you appropriately tomorrow. Fam, salute to you. Appreciate you both. Because of Chicago Rilla and John Goat. John Goat paid his own thing. He said I was begging. And we just need 9 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show. Go ahead, John Goat.
Hey, you mind if I correct trucker?
Go ahead.
So I have a car. People have seen me. I have a car and a truck. People have seen me. I have 2 or 3 bikes. Some of my bikes are very expensive. Right? Those are e-bikes. It's a good exercise. I ride everyone on these bikes. I love my bike more than I love my car. When a black broke in my yard and stole my car, it hurt me like it would probably hurt you if someone stole your bike. Stole your car. When that black stole my bike, I felt like someone had stole my car, right? Not that I need the bike. I got other bikes. I had other bikes. And so this is what I'm saying. Like, first off, you saw Trucker yell, can't take a difference of opinion. This is what blacks end up doing. They create like self-censorship bubbles. He don't like what I said, so he just paid to put me down. He can't refute me. He can't confront me. He criticized my bike. Man, there are rich people in this city that ride around on $20,000 bikes. He probably don't even know the name of the brand of bike I got. And if he does, then he should know better than to say what he says. But he tries to catch his person like I'm broke and I'm riding the bike. That bike probably costs $1,500 or more. Right? And that's just one of the bikes I have. Right? One of my best tenants, a white guy. That's all he drives is bikes. He bikes for a living.
What is this brand?
Listen. That man got his bike stolen, and he said he felt like, that was an attack on his personal being. He's gonna move as a man because he don't feel comfortable with the fact that some black stole his bike.
How you know it was a black person?
Because I was playing when I was over there on his channel and he was talking about the bike. And I'm like, I didn't know what he was talking about. But now somebody said, that was Armanai said that he got cussed out by Angry Man. So I said, where did that happen? It happened today. And I just got through listening to Angry Man and Izzy fighting. And then Angry Man left. So I said, let me go rewind this tape. And here we are. He's upset about somebody stealing his bike. He's moving from DC.
He running?
He say he moving because he can't be around them kind of blacks that are still a black man's bike.
Hey.
And John, I'm not clowning you. I'm just reacting to, this news. Maybe you had a deep emotional commitment to your e-bike if it was an e-bike. Whatever that bike was, though. You said you're leaving DC. You can't deal with
your bike?
Yeah, you can't deal with DC
lock-
no more because your bike has been taken.
Why you ain't put a lock on your bike, John? Why you ain't secure your bike?
I don't know. All I can do is say, hey, shout out to these rich guys. He said it could have been a $1,500 bike or a $15,000 bike. I've never seen a $15,000 bike. What is a $15,000 bike? What is that?
Those
Why
the
does it
ones
work
that
that
those
much?
probably like they got the light up. Well, no, he said it was an e-bike, right? So it got the motor in it and all of that stuff. I'll be seeing
that make it 15,000.
Yeah, bikes can get up there.
I seen some sweet mopeds for like 3 G's.
No, that's not my form of transportation that I like to take.
You wouldn't get on the back of a bike. Wait, Brownie. Let's have a conversation. Beautiful. If it was a guy that you like, you wouldn't get on the back seat of a bike. Go out on the town.
I would have to trust him.
Okay, but it's a possibility.
All right, am I back now?
Is it a possibility though?
I would have to know him. I've had men.
Yeah, we're not talking about a stranger. Yeah, we're not talking about a stranger.
I've had men that almost took me off the earth in a car. So to hop on the back of a I don't know.
Is it a possibility though?
It's a slim chance.
See, that's what's sweet about Brownie. She willing to give y'all a slim chance to ride on a bike because you have to have a sissy seat. That's that long seat because typically boy bikes has a small seat. It was a girl bikes with the long seat. But Brownie said she'll give you a slim chance of possibly riding on the sissy seat on a bike with you. So shout out to her for being, considerate.
Adventurous.
Yeah.
It's the worldview of the blacks where you got to show off everything or you're poor. And so it's just another example of what I keep saying. All my life as a landlord. He thinks I'm broke when I'm riding a bike. But the richest people in this city ride bikes. Imagine
that. I'm back up because I think you on mute. You on mute.
Oh, Truck, you got the floor. Go ahead. What say you, Truck? You got the floor.
So first off, I never said you was broke. I never said you didn't have cars. I didn't say any of that.
So what did you mention me riding a bike for? What did you mention me riding a bike for?
Wait, hold on. Let him answer you.
Just explain that part.
Okay, let him answer you. Hold on. Let him answer you. He's trying to answer you. Don't talk over him. Go ahead, Truck. You got the floor.
Somebody in their feelings about that bike.
Yeah, they are.
Freaking into your car.
And a little beefy about that bike, ain't it? He's sensitive about him bike.
Listen, I don't care if you spend $1 million on a bike. A bike is a bike regardless. So it don't matter. Hey, I'm not mad at you. If you like riding bus, hey, it's really good exercise. I ain't gonna lie, it's really good exercise. But that has nothing to do with you being broke. You just skipped past the part of you get up here and disparage other black people for the low vibration, the low this, the low IQ, and all this other stuff. But then you mimic the same shit they do. So I'm
hold on.
Yeah, smell your.
Let me ask you a question. Do I see anything worse than what Anger Man said? When Anger Man said the black community is done, he said they're cooked. Do you agree with Anger Man when he said that blacks are cooked? They can't build a community. They're dumb. They're stupid. These are all words the Angry Man says. And y'all blacks are
Wait,
cooked.
he said they're dumb, they're stupid. Wait,
He said the blacks are cooked.
My favorite thing is he got a joint hanging out of his mouth, bouncing up and down while he says the stuff that Angry Man says. At least take the weed out of your mouth while you say this, brother. My goodness, it's confusing to me. Angry Man said to communitize cooks. Do you agree?
No, he said Angry Man said you blacks are cooked. Why he exclude himself from being black?
I don't know why he does that, but he don't. He said you blacks, like he not black. I don't know, but yeah. Shout out to him. Bless his heart. This man said you blacks are cooked because Angry Man said it.
He said
Right, he
dumb,
said that
stupid,
when-
violent. Yes. And he
when
said
did he
they're
say that?
cooked. Do you agree?
Wait.
with the black-
When did he say that?
I don't remember, but I got it clipped up. But let me ask you. So I'll mention this because we can agree that he did say the blacks are cooked. And I ain't disagreeing with him. I'm asking you, do you agree? Do you agree that the blacks are cooked? I'm just curious. No. You agree? You disagree with Angry Man on that?
You asking?
You think I'll give you a turn?
Yeah. I'll wait till you get back. That way I can give you an answer directly. But yeah, I don't understand. You know, I really don't understand why people are so afraid to look themselves in the mirrors first. Because he keeps skipping past everything else. I see it, and it's weird. You know, it's weird as hell.
Of course, he's skipping past everything else you said.
Because I mean,
Go ahead,
huh?
No, go ahead.
No, I was.
Yo, let me mute this boy. He got old man.
Yeah, he's skating on them cigarettes.
Let me mute that boy before he owe me $1 million talking, claiming that he talking to himself, dropping all the F bombs. Go ahead, you off mute. You off mute. Go ahead, Trent. You got it. Now he back, I guess.
Give your answer right now in 2026. I agree. It is cooked.
The blacks are cooked. Good. I'm glad you hear that.
Wait, hold on.
They're cooked.
Hold on. Let him finish. I don't agree with that, but let him finish.
I ain't saying it's cooked, but I'm saying it's in a bad predicament right now. Now, can it be fixed? Absolutely. The issue is that when you got yourself and other black folks out here talking about you blacks, that's what stalls everything.
Let me ask you this, Trucker. Angry Man says that the blacks are cooked. Is he doing anything about it?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I don't know. What is he doing?
He's done it. Bro.
I'm asking. I don't know. Just tell me, because I don't know. I'm not. Whatever you say, I'll take it the gospel.
Have you read his book?
He's got a book. Okay. What else you got?
No, I'm saying, have you read his book?
No. You say he's written the book, so that's to help the blacks. Anything else?
Read his book.
Okay, a book. Is there anything?
Yeah,
is there anything else?
He hasn't read.
I haven't read the book. So is there anything beyond the book? Since he knows these people are cooked, is there anything else he's doing beyond writing the book to help these people, or is he just going to let them go down without even a fight? I'm just.
Well, that's not. Hold on, real quick. That's not fair. He's not here to defend him.
Let's have that discussion. I got the beautiful Brownie Ellie up here. Me and Brownie can talk about it. Brownie, do you feel that the black community is cooked?
No. No. And I say that for multiple reasons. I say that because when I look around in the black community that I'm a part of,
yes,
it doesn't mirror the image of the black community that they popularize and tokenize online and that they speak about. When I see my black community, my family, like you got people on here, they sit there and they talk about stepdads and they talk about any type of anything, any blended families, anything. And in my black community, it's blended families that work. It's men that step up to be father figures that don't run away from it to their kids and to other kids. in my black community that I see, it's plenty of black fathers. Like that's not a thing that don't exist. Active and involved black fathers. And I also see, like I also talk to younger black, like younger black people like in their early 20s and stuff like that. And seeing how their mindset is and how their mentality is, not at all. Like I feel like we're like on the cusp of coming over the hump of getting through all of this. And I feel like the next generations might be leading in the right way. Like I don't have such a bleak and negative outlook on black people. I don't see what a lot of people be seeing.
And when I looked at it, people heard me say this multiple times. It's just fragmented. So I don't think that we are a monolith, but we are. I believe there's micro communities, and what I mean by that is like I believe that the Nation of Islam is a community. I believe that the Hebrew Israelites are a community. I believe that some of what you just was talking about is a community, but they're just small pockets. In our anecdotal experiences, we can see healthy relationships amongst people that's working with each other and trying to make things work. But overall,
I see the dysfunction in it too. Like I see the dysfunction.
I do see the dysfunction also. But what I'm saying is what they try to do is make it seem like it's just all dysfunction. I don't agree with that.
Not at all.
That we all just hate each other. I don't agree with that.
Not at all.
So when I hear Angry Man say the black community is them old dudes, yeah. It's hard.
A lot of these people don't live around densely populated black areas either. Like, I'm on the south side of Chicago. Like it can't get very much more black community than this. Like
yeah.
And
I'm in deep East Oakland, where it's supposed to be the most horrible dudes in Oakland. See, and I walk around, ain't nobody doing nothing to me.
I had like a couple years ago, I had a medical emergency, and I passed out. And you know who helped me up and who made sure I was straight? Random black men. They weren't trying to get nothing out of me. They weren't trying to they didn't walk past me when I fucking fell. Like they picked me up off the ground, and one of the guys, he stayed there until I got to where I needed to go to make sure I was straight. So
yeah,
a lot of things, and with me not being from here, I had a mentality that would mirror more what they try to push online. But I had to unlearn that. Like I had to ask myself, like, why do I have these weird biases towards, like, black people, and they my people, and I don't have these same biases towards other groups that are just as equally as likely to do something.
Yeah,
as a woman, like, so I had to reevaluate my biases and how I interact, and when I did that, that was when I realized, like, a lot of people ain't really that bad. Like,
no.
Yeah.
That's what make me appreciate a movie like Friday over Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood is like trying to make it seem like every day it's a shooting. There may be some shootings. I've seen some drive-bys in the daylight, but it's not every day. It's like it happens, but that's not normal. That's like it's rare that I'm finna see somebody drive a car into a 7-Eleven to steal an ATM. But it happens.
Yeah, it's rare that you witness. Like I haven't witnessed any shootings here.
Yeah.
And I've been a couple minutes too late. Like literally like a couple minutes too late where I just missed it. But I haven't witnessed any shootings like where I just seen somebody. Like no. But it happens. But that don't have to be your full experience of,
Yeah, so when I hear like Ice Cube made his song called Today Was a Good Day, I think I see more good days than I see chaotic, crazy days. Although I have seen some, I was on 87th and International, and some people came from 90th and International shooting at each other. And for 3 blocks, they were just like a movie. outside the car shooting back, a whole little thing. But that's like a rare thing. But I did see it.
That's not something that you will witness.
Yeah.
Like I said, I haven't witnessed anything crazy like that. I have witnessed like one robbery. That's it.
Let me see if I've seen I don't really think I've seen a robbery.
They were outside my window, like so I couldn't not. I had a window in the alley, so I couldn't. Like I was asleep, and I was like, "What? Like a lot of people outside talking. What's going on?" I look outside. I'm like,
now I had a situation like that, but I was probably 5 or 6 years old. A pimp was beating up a prostitute behind and our mom told us, don't open up no windows, don't open up no doors while I'm gone. So we were listening to it, but we didn't open up no curtains and look. We didn't open up no doors or nothing. We listened to the whole thing, and then the next morning we saw the yellow tape and the fur coat and the purse, but there wasn't no people out there, just the police. But yeah, we didn't look at it, but we heard the whole thing.
You know, and a lot of people like I'm not from Chicago, so growing up, like I grew up in like.
Oh, I thought you was from there.
No, I grew up in the DMV area. I grew up in Northern Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So, growing up, I ain't seen none of this.
What age was it when you got to Chicago?
19.
Oh, you was a grown ass woman.
Yeah, I moved out here as an adult. Like I moved out here as a grown woman. Like.
Oh, okay. I thought you was always in Chicago.
And growing up in Virginia, and especially like Northern Virginia, it was real like sheltered, like very, very sheltered. When I took my boyfriend that was from Chicago back home to where I was from, he compared it to be like Disney.
Disney?
Yes, he was like, these are neighborhoods you see on Disney Channel. I'm like, bro.
How do you feel about go-go music and mumbo sauce?
I can get with go-go music. Mumbo sauce is just like the DC version of mild sauce out here in Chicago.
Yeah, mild sauce.
And I like mild sauce, so I like all that. But I get in my little modes where I miss being in DMV, and I'll be in my little go-go mood for a moment.
Yeah, my perspective of the people I know from the DMV, like Wale or whatever else, is they like real chill, cool people.
See, if I was from Chicago, I'd be a lot more high strung. I probably wouldn't be as lighthearted, but me being in Virginia and being sheltered and growing up how I did, like even when you talk about a sense of Black community like that, like my mom and my family and my friend's mom and her family, we all knew each other to the point where like I would just walk down by their house. I wouldn't even see if my friend was home. I just walk over there like, hey, how y'all doing? It's Christmas. Oh, she ain't here yet. Whatever. Y'all doing a family game? Yeah, like yeah, y'all come on and join the next round. Like that was our sense of Black. That was my sense of Black community.
Yeah, when I was younger, same type of way. Somebody said you was going to it wasn't because it wasn't like a stranger thing. If it was, I used to be at the Infirmary Park and a bunch of these parks around here, and I didn't care what Black people was over there barbecuing. If I saw somebody barbecuing, I just go join the gang.
And that's another thing out here in Chicago. Every year, my dad and his people that he like grew up with and all of that stuff, like they do these big Father's Day cookouts, and they all have matching shirts on with their name on them, and and they do this every single year. So my granddad go, my dad go, and a bunch of his friends are there, and a bunch of people my dad knows there. But like you can intermingle like that. Like you can
yeah.
Like y'all, we ain't got no water over here. Like go over there and get some water over there. Like I don't know these people. But it's all good. Like it's part of the fam. It's part of the community. Like it's safe.
I think we was doing these. We had to buy the shirts too. Since like 2007, we did this. Well, they still doing. I just stopped going to them probably about 3 years ago, but they still do them. And we got this particular park we go to. We don't be tripping off if somebody come and get some food. We just cooking and playing LRC and dominoes and spades and
having a good time.
Yeah, we're not tripping. You want some food? We don't have to know if you the cousin or whatever else. We go ahead and get your plate and keep it pushing.
Now I ain't gonna get me no plate now because I'm not like that. I don't like walking up on people. So
because I don't know who all in the family. Because we got a big old family, so I don't be knowing who all in the family. I just be talking to people.
Yeah, I don't be knowing people. I like. My dad be like, yeah, this so and so. I be like, oh, hey, what's up?
I be with family members talking to family members about their family members. I'll be like, oh, yeah, nice to meet you. Because I don't be knowing them. Because it be people coming from Mississippi and other places. And I'd be like, I don't know them people.
No, I haven't been around a family in like that with like extended family. Like, usually the people I be around, people I know. Like, but extended family, like even when I went back to Virginia, for all like my grandma's funeral and stuff like that, I was seeing like people I ain't never met before. They ain't seen me since I was a baby. They was introduced. I had to get introduced as my mom's oldest daughter.
Was it uncomfortable?
No, it wasn't uncomfortable because like it was enough people there that I recognized. It was more, and then like I was outside. I was by like the outside door by the greeter. And my aunt was over there with me. So like my great aunt was with me. So all the people I ain't know, she knew. She knew everybody. Yeah.
I wasn't really uncomfortable either because I was in my 30s by the time this was happening. Because 2007, I was 37. So yeah, I was in my 30s.
Plus,
I never met them people before, and I was, happy to meet them.
I'm used to being around, people anyways. So being around people don't affect me. I work with the public. I used to, like when you go to, they probably got it out there. Like, when you go like a major city and how they got, like when you go downtown and they got people that try to stop you and talk to you on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be one of them people.
From 2000, probably about the same time, 2007, my oldest son got into the Boy Scouts. Their den leader was a woman and their cub leader was a dude. The woman left and the man became the cub leader. The man became the scout leader. My wife became the cub leader. So we took in the young kids, and the man that used to take in the cubs became the scout leader. He took on the older kids. So my oldest son eagled out of the scouts, and my youngest son was a month away from eagling out, but he was playing football. He decided to focus on the football more than eagling. But yeah, we eagled the most black cubs in Bay Area.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I think that a lot of the black community get chopped up to internet culture and all of the BS that people see in their algorithms, but they don't actually like take time to look or even be participants in the black community. Like, because if you immerse in, then you see it for more than just, the articles or.
Yeah, a lot of them seem a bit jaded. And they think that everybody's on the same page. So when they hear me say stuff like, I don't care about this, because my real life is not this Tyler Perry horror movie of the community and all these evil women. Most of the women I interact with is a positive interaction. So when they say this in general, black women is this, I don't know that that's the case. It's not the case for me. Even on YouTube. So I have a lot of positive interactions with women on YouTube, women in the streets and whatever else. So when they say they hit the wall and they bitter and they hate men, and I'm like, damn, dude, that sounds extreme. I was listening to a guy the other day say, if I can piss a black woman off, I've made a success. I'm like, nigga, you sound.
That's your goal.
Your goal is to piss a black woman? That is crazy as I don't know what, but hey, shout out to you.
And I can say that, like, I can say the same thing about like black men. I can't even think of a bad interaction that I've had with a black man like recently.
But see, that's what they like to do. They like to put an emphasis on it's this gender war that's taking place. It's bitter, it's evil, it's feminism and LGBT community women. And I don't even know that many women that's a part of that community. So
I think that's a younger thing. I think with Gen Z that is but like that goes to the thing where they all talk about how, you know, all the women is giving it up to 10% of the men. Like
20% of the dudes. So Brownie, you don't like a 6 foot 3, 4, 5, 7 six pack and more than 6 inches dude? That's not the standard across the board. 6 figures, 6 pack, and can dematize you.
No. Actually, no. I'm not superficial when it comes to men. So like I never looked at a man and was like, oh no, like he too short. But that's me being a 5'2", like being 5'1", 5'2" on a good day.
Are you 5'1"?
Yeah, like
Are you okay? So you like fun size, a little bitty something.
So I don't look at men and be like, oh, like he ain't 6 foot, like the audacity. When even if you 5'7", I can still put on heels and I'm still not as
I was listening to a dude try to tell me that I like fat chicks because I said my wife was 5'6" and 20 pounds, but it didn't look fat to me. Oh, she was fat. You don't want no fat bitch. First of all, stop calling my wife a bitch, but what is this thing about you want somebody that's 135 pounds, but what height? Are you saying 5'6", 135 pounds is a pencil?
That's extremely skinny. Even me being 5'1", 135 pounds, is slim.
Yeah, it is. So when I be listening to these dudes, I be like, so y'all, that is like a white boy standard.
Yeah.
Like you say you 5'1", right? So 5'1". Like 5'1", 150, 160 to me is like 135. Damn, how fucking skinny is that?
130. Okay, so I'm like, I ain't gonna tell you my exact weight, but the doctor set my goal weight at. He asked me what my goal weight would be, and we did one. I said 145, and he said 135. So it's in the range of 135 to 140.
135 at 5'1".
135 is slim, and I know that because I didn't have the issue of where I was fat all my life, and then I had to get skinny. I had the issue of where I was extremely skinny all my life, and then I gained weight. So I went through.
Your phone went out or something.
Am I back now? Okay.
Yeah, you back.
All right. Man, I got a phone call. But yeah, so I went through all the weight ranges, and I'm like 135 is very small. Like 145 is cool. 135 is on the smaller. Anything less than that, I don't want to.
Yeah, that's tiny.
I didn't like how my face looked. When I was that skinny, I didn't like how my face looked.
And I just think people don't really have a real idea of stuff. So she was 5'6", 200. She wasn't fat.
You can have, and then they don't have like they act like women don't have muscle. So if your wife had muscle and had shape to her, 200 pounds ain't.
Yeah, she wasn't fat.
200 pounds at 5'1" is crazy.
Yeah. 5'1", that's different. 5'1", but 5'1", 150, 155.
That's fine. That's good. I
That's cool.
can't get over 175. If
Yeah, that's cool.
Like over 175 for 5'1" is crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's listen to the black man talk about the blacks.
Or to say I'm not criticizing. Just not a criticism. Trucker Yell is here to support him, and he's mentioned the book. Is there anything else that you know of Trucker Yell?
Hold on, family. Like, you don't see, this is what I'm saying. Like, you got a lot of hot energy. Like, relax. So at the end of the day, like, he's not, like, you can't ask Trucker Yell to defend what
he is.
Hold on.
He is. He just mentioned the book.
Real quick. Hold on real quick. You asked him a question, but like, I think that's not really fair.
Fair enough. So, Trucker, you mentioned the book that Angry Man wrote, right?
So you can go back to the book.
What about this?
Well, that's the only thing. He mentioned the book. So, Trucker, is the salvation for the black community in that book in your mind?
It's a lot of information in that book, sir.
Now, I say, is the salvation?
Do you have? Hold on, Trucker. Do you have the salvation for the black community?
No,
hold on. No, I'm asking about you, John. Go. Hold on, Trucker, because your mic is terrible right now. Sorry, I'm muting you, Trucker. Yo, do you have salvation for the black community in anything that you say or do, John? Go.
I rent to blacks that no one else will rent to. Trust me.
But you also
I provide a place for them to live, and no one else will rent to them.
Okay,
like,
but you also
that's the most important thing in life. Would you agree that shelter is probably the most important thing in life?
No, it's not the most important thing. Okay. It's one of.
I mean, in terms of the things, but where would shelter rank? In terms of,
hold on, real quick. Give me a second. AM, I need you to shoot me that. Somebody, hold on. Somebody, shoot $10 for Angry Man or Angry Man. Shoot me $10 real quick, so that it don't be no issues or problems with people. You know what I'm saying? Perception of people. I'm gonna let you up. Yeah, someone shoot me $10 for AM.
You charge your brother $10 for what is going on? Is saying $10 for Angry Man to do what? This is I'm confused. I'm perplexed a little bit.
Real quick. Shout out to Angry Man. Someone shoot up $10 for Angry Man. So now John Goat. Angry Man is here. So now you have the opportunity to speak to Angry Man directly about whatever. Hold on real quick, Trucker. Yeah, give me 1 quick second. John Goat, you have whatever, you can say whatever you want directly to Angry Man because he's here. Someone shoot me $10 for the F-bomb for Angry Man. Angry Man, please no F-bombs. Let's be respectful of the show and we can have the conversation, okay? Fair enough.
My mic
hold on, your mic is good. Give me a second. Is that fair enough, AM?
What I do to help the black community is I stay away from black ass niggas like you, John Gold. That's what I do to help the black community. I stay away from black ass, trifling, ignorant, ghetto niggas like you that run around posing and pretending like you actually are about something that the rest of these goofy niggas ain't about. That's what I do. That's what I do. You got any more questions for me?
I don't have any questions for you.
Wait,
Keep talking. I mean, I'll have something. I'll have something in a minute. But I like when Angry Man get going. Keep going, Angry Man.
No.
You must have some questions for me.
Stop.
Yeah, I don't really have questions because I don't find you that interesting. So I just more or less have.
I can't tell. I can't tell because the name Angry Man must be the best flavor you ever tasted in your damn life. Ooh, because you can't keep my name out of your mouth.
He's here. He's here. Now you got the
Okay,
opportunity.
you got questions.
Right as a man.
Let me answer this question. I got questions.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm assuming, because I didn't hear what triggered you yesterday, Angry Man. But what is interesting to me is I know, and I've heard Sharon Bracey do this, a lot of people are coming that you were flown out by Anton Daniels. Why do you take such offense?
Oh man, here no.
Is that not disrespectful? Is that not disrespectful? He gonna tell that man he got flued out by Anton. That's disrespectful. Thank you, Brownie, for coming up. I appreciate you, Queen. Is that not disrespectful? This man gonna say you got flued out by Anton Daniels. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. No, listen, we got 7 people in the building. I don't care if I had one person in the building. You get the same show. We got to work our way back up. We got to get back into the algorithm. No problemo. Shout out to Brownie for coming up and kicking it with me. I appreciate you, Brownie. No problem. It's no problem. What we got to do, though, is if you following me, keep working. It don't matter what they do. Keep working. I put 3 shorts out. When I get off here today, I'm going to put 3 more shorts out. The next day, I'm going to put 3 more shorts out. We're going to work our way back up. We're trying to get a new audience. Y'all know what I said when I began my channel. I'm trying to find my tribe. Shout out to all of the people that still kick it with the night, that support the night, to try to keep the night going. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. Matter of fact, let's see. Let me see something right quick. Did I already do this? Let me see if I did it. Yeah, I did do it. Let's see what I already got going on. Let's see what I already got popping right quick. Video. Here's a song. Let's see what this sound like.
Yeah. I'm that guy. John guy. I'm that guy. John Go. Built my name, never beg, never crawl. Stand on mine, let the chips fall. Do what I gotta do, I don't stall. All eyes on me. Everywhere I go, they watching me. John Go. Independent mind, 10 toes tall. Don't get it confused, I don't default. Made you subscribe, that's my vault. All eyes on me. They can't take their eyes off me. Self-made structure, blueprint solid. Never move weak just to feel acknowledged. Silent grind, long-term polish. Presence heavy, energy modest. I don't talk much, I let it breathe. When I step in, room shift degrees. Calm exterior, fiber knee. Built different, that's pedigree. On me.
I don't chase the crown and follow. I don't beg the lane, I model. Stand tall through the pressure phases. Built for storms and higher stages.
I'm I'm that guy, John Go. Build my name, never beg, never crawl. Stand on mine, let the chips fall. Do what I gotta do, I don't stall.
All eyes on me.
Every move I make, they see.
All I going, it ribbon in mine. 10 toes tall.
Don't get it confused, I don't default. Made you subscribe, that's my vault.
Yeah, they watching me. All eyes, all eyes.
I don't fold under pressure, I don't bend for applause. Build from the fire, now I glow through it all.
All on me. Can't look away. Can't look away.
Shout out to the shout outs. Let me see something right quick while we're doing this. Yeah, we using Afro beats. Get this up out the way. Pull this back up. Let's go.
Do not change subject.
Hold on.
He asked me, do I have a question? That's the question I have for
Hey,
you.
one mic.
Nah, bro. You
Hold on,
trying to run
Trey.
game right now.
Eventually,
Hold on.
eventually, John Gold, maybe one day you'll become a real content creator and actually make content of your own so you can actually make a name for yourself instead of sitting around talking about other niggas that actually do have a name for themselves. When you gonna do that?
Man, you know what?
When are you gonna actually be a relevant person instead of talking about relevant people?
Angry Man, I challenge you to this.
You don't challenge me to nothing.
Okay, you
don't challenge me to nothing.
Okay, yeah, I know you don't want to hear it.
Challenge me to what? Challenge me to what?
I'll put my best clips on my channel up against your clips on the verses. We do a verse.
What in the?
And we let the audience decide. I bet I got more dope on my channel than you got on your channel. You've been doing this 20 years. I bet I got more dope on my channel than you got. And if I don't, then well, I shouldn't because you've been doing this 15, 20 years. You are a streamer. I got more original content, not anyone else's content, than you do. I'm willing to put my content up against yours. Let's do a versus.
John,
Let's see who got the dope. I bet I got the dope. I bet I got more dope than you, Angry Man. Angry Man, all you do is rant and respond to videos and politics. I bet I got more dope on my channel.
Hold on.
Bet money on it.
No, hold on. Someone paid for Angry Man's F-bomb fee, so there it is.
Bet money, Angry Man.
Hold on, real quick.
Yo.
Who is Redstone? I don't know who Redstone is. Anybody know Redstone Universe? Redstone, I'm sorry, I don't know you, family. So you might have to come back.
We should do a versus, Angry Man. Anybody.
Versus?
The best YouTube clips. I bet my YouTube clips are better than your YouTube clips.
John Gold.
Pound for pound.
John Gold.
I got more content than you. You don't have content, man. All you do is
John Gold. Redstone, come back at a different time. This is probably not a good time. Shout out to you, Redstone. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Go ahead.
John Gold, who are you?
Don't matter. I got content though, bro.
No,
that
does
you got
matter.
none.
That does matter.
Bro.
That does
You're
matter.
empty man, bro. You got nothing.
Let me ask you a question.
You gotta move around.
Nothing, bro.
Do you think I don't know you're trying to do this to grow your channel?
I'm not a YouTuber, bro.
Do you think I don't know this? You bum ass.
I'm not a YouTuber. No, I'm just showing you how empty you are. I'm just showing you how empty you are, bro. You got nothing.
No matter how much.
Come show me how bomb I am. Come show me how bomb I am. I bet my clips with your clips all day long. I bet my dope beat your door all day long.
1 second, one mic.
No matter how much your black ass tries, I'm not going to talk about you on my channel, you bum ass nigga. Grow your shit on your own.
I don't need extra money on my channel. I heard you begging for money on your channel when they looking you looking so desperate.
Money.
Yeah, I'm a lame. But look, I put my whatever you once you done calling names, put your best clips up against mine. Put your best clips up against mine. I bet I'll blow you out with my own original content. All you got is responding to other people's content. What happens in me? I got my own content. Trust me. Whatever. Call me what you like. Call me what you like. I put $500. Matter of fact, I put $1,000 up.
You can put 10 million.
Right?
That's a lie,
Right?
you know.
And I bet you won't put your content up against mine. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. You don't want to go mono with mono. You don't want to go mono with mono with me on content.
10 million up.
All you do is you get up and rant and beg.
You can put
I blew your head on content.
all of that.
I blew your head on content, and you know it.
You know what you can't
he's saying the truth. You know what you all you do is talk about Trump in the news, and you grift and talk about you a conservative, boy. I don't even talk politics. I ain't into politics. I don't even vote. But I'll blow your content out the water.
You know what you can't do?
And you do know it.
You know what you
better
can't
know
do?
it.
You know what you can't do?
You know what you mean? 2,000. I put $2,000.
You know what you can't do?
I put $2,000 up right now.
You know what you can't
me
do?
and you. We do it right now.
You know what you can't do?
We do it right now, Angry Man. And I'll send it to Izzy. We do it for Izzy. That's your boy, ain't it? That's your boy. Let's do it. Let's do it, Angry.
Do you know what you can't do?
You won't do it.
Do you know what you can't do?
No, I'm done talking to you unless you want to do it.
You can't stop drinking them fucking. You can't stop drinking. You can't stop drinking them steel reserves.
Hold on,
you can't stop drinking them steel reserves.
Hold on for a second. I need that. Come on, bro. Like
you talking about steel reserves?
Hold on, John. Go. Be quiet, John. Go. Bro. I need the $5, please. It's put me in a bad position. That's the rules of my show. And if I allow you to get away with it, it's already been shown. Cats is you running that up. And I listen again. It's nothing against you. It's nothing personal. We just gotta follow the rules, bro. You usually pay, and you're usually a good sport about it. You said the F word. I just need you to shoot me the 5, please, and thank you.
Shoot that 5 a.m.
Hey, yo, shut up, John Goat. Shut up, man. Don't even try to instigate nothing. Shut up, bro. Y'all listen. Like at the end of the day. Man,
this is ridiculous.
Hold on. Everybody be quiet. You know what I'm saying? AM is usually a good sport about it. It's just the rules of my show. It ain't nothing. Nothing.
Can y'all hear me?
Yo, hold on, Casey. Yeah, I can hear you. Give me a second. AM got the floor. AM, you got the floor. I ain't see anything yet. Shout out to Angry Man. Thank you. Shout out to Angry Man with the hundo. Appreciate you, bro. Go ahead, Angry Man.
Is that enough money for me to be able to talk uninterrupted?
Yeah. No one interrupt Angry Man. Hold on, Cajun. I gotta mute real quick, Cajun. Go ahead, Angry Man. You got the floor. Yo, what's up, Taz? Go ahead.
So here's the thing, John Gold, bum ass nigga. You are just one in a long line of niggas who have tried their best to build platform off of beefing with me. You ain't nothing new. You're so freaking generic that it's hilarious. You're doing this because you don't have the talent or the skill to build your own platform. Which is why every single time I'm not here or wherever, you got my name in your mouth, like so many others. Instead of challenging me to a versus, which is ridiculous, you sound like You sound like some bum ass nigga off the street walking into the gym asking to fight Mike Tyson. Sit your stupid ass down, bruh. No one knows who you are. No one cares who you are at all. You can't
know you. Do people know you? Do people know you outside of YouTube? Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. You got a rant coming.
You can't even stop drinking them Steel Reserves and smoking crack long enough to be great. You a bum ass nigga, and you always gonna be a bum ass nigga.
Dang, bro, I got more pull than you. Quit playing, man.
Now, as far as me talking about, do anybody know me? Everybody knows who knows me. You the only bum ass nigga that want to try to downplay my shit so that you can try to use reverse psychology to get me to go into a back and forth with you so you can build your little weak ass fucking brain.
Angry Man has $100, so he got some credit. I hope that he doesn't go F-bomb crazy, but shout out to Angry Man. Thank you for sponsoring the show.
So again, instead of challenging me to put your little weak ass content up against my content that has literally shifted the culture of the YouTube space. You know how many terms people use that I came up with, you chump? Do you have any earthly idea? No, you don't, because you a Johnny-come-lately bitch-ass nigga. A sucker. The real type of grifter. You're not a content creator. You a content faker. You a dude that comes around and tries to create beefs with people. Before I came over here and saw you over here, I didn't even know who you was, bro. The first time I ever saw you was when you came on my show, boot licking and ass kissing, pretending like you didn't have no beef. But now all of a sudden you got problems with me. You an opportunist and a sucker.
All right, go ahead. Let me let him go ahead.
That's what
You can respond. Hold on real quick. You can respond. Go ahead, John. Go. You got a couple moments to respond, and then we go.
You know, Angry Man, as I said, man, you know, I'm not a streamer. I do this out of fun. I don't even ask for money on my channel. I'm not even monetized. I don't ask for money. I don't do that. You know, more power to the people that, you know, ask for super chats and all that. You know, I don't do that. It's just fun for me. It's a passion. But I am a landlord, hence the urban landlord. That's the title. That's what I talk about mostly on my channel. I rent to blacks, and I've been renting to blacks for a long time, black people and white, but mostly black people. And I start to see like patterns of behavior, the inability to get along, cooperation, so on and so forth. The lack of morals, no moral code among them. They kind of do whatever the government allows them to do. And this is what I comment on. And then there are other things, you know, the black men that put more focus on fashion and working. Hence, you hear me talking about the black. I've had tenants like that. They have hundreds of hats and shoes, but they can't even pay rent. They're living in rooms, and then they listen to people like Anton Daniels, or maybe you. You really don't have any solutions for them. I listen to you sometimes. You're just begging for money the first 45 minutes of your show. And so this is very interesting to me. The blacks like yourself, you can't go make money in the virtual world. You don't want to live around black. You say the black community is cooked. You did say that the black community is cooked. And so in that sense, if you believe that the black community is cooked, you just become like an extractor. You're just extracting money, cash apps and super chats from these blacks. You're not going to invest in their communities because you think it's cooked. It's very interesting to me. It's not a criticism of you per se, but it is kind of it is an acknowledgement of where the blacks are, and that they don't have the Angry Mans of the world down on the street selling books and shoes and clothes. He's selling them in the virtual world because, by and large, most people don't want to live around blacks. Probably Angry Man doesn't live around blacks.
He lives around blacks. I live around blacks.
Yeah, sure you do. Sure you do. But if you do live around blacks, you probably are itching to get the hell away from them, because I talk to so many blacks. I rent to so many blacks that don't want to live around other blacks. They want to spend their last dollar to get the hell away from blacks.
Okay. Enough. All right. Go ahead, AM, and then we're gonna open it up because I want to have a conversation with Angry Man if he wanted to have the conversation. Go ahead.
I didn't even hear half of that shit he said. It was a lot of, mumbling, mostly what I heard is self-hate, self-hate, self-hate. Angry man, you begging for money, self-hate, self-hate. You spent 45 minutes begging for money, self-hate. See, here's my thing. The funniest
you don't want self-hate. You said the black community was cooked.
One second, one mic. It is one mic. In case your mic is tripping, bro. Your mic is really tripping. Go ahead.
So the funniest thing about this, what I find to be ironic, is you talk about being a landlord as if that's some spectacular shit, as if you're the only person on planet Earth that has ever been a landlord, right? You talk about that, and then you talk about the blacks, in a way as if you're superior to them. But here you are on the internet talking as if you're too retarded to understand the way commerce works in the virtual world.
He doesn't understand.
What you don't seem to understand is that I am a content creator. I'm supposed to make money off of what I do. Anything that you're good at and that you put time into, you're supposed to make money off of it. I can't help it if you don't seem to understand that concept. Now, if you want to come to the internet and talk for free, you're more than welcome to do that. There are people in real life that give free concerts, but there are also people that charge for concerts. There are people that do free comedy shows, but there are also people that charge for comedy shows. There are people who play basketball in the park for free, but there are people who make millions off of playing basketball. The difference is the people that are actually good at it can make money off of it. That's the entire reason. So when you come to the internet, see, the reality is there's a bunch of you dudes that can't make money doing this. So your grift really is hate, which is to try to go to people's shows where they are making money and try to convince the people that they shouldn't give them money.
Yep.
That's your grift. Y'all, well, I can't do it, so I'm gonna try to mess.
Is that the grift? To come to the night show where I pass out every now and then because I've been up all night making thumbnails and making shorts and trying to make this shit something out of nothing. Y'all want to come to the Nice channel and say, don't support the night? John Galt said, ain't so, brother. I'm not going to put that on you. That's not your goal. Your goal is not to say, don't support the night, is it? Shout out to the beautiful Oral Lynn for coming up here and kicking it with me for a minute. She got a phone call. She had to step away. I can appreciate that. But that's not who you are, John Galt, are you? Not you, brother. Not you. I woke up at midnight. I got on the panel at probably about 2:00 in the morning over there with RLM, the Book of RLM, who's pulled up right now in Izzy Ben's chat. I'm not going to change very much about me. When people come up and kick it, shout out to them. When I end this stream right here, I'm going to put a couple of more shorts out, and we're going to work YouTube the way you're supposed to work YouTube. Listen, I like Angry Man. I like Izzy Benz. I like Fatty. I like Ali. I like Witch Doctor. Because they figured it out. They figured it out. They got content that you love and you mess with and whatever else. I used to deal with something called what's it called? It's called what's that shit called? Before I started talking to content creators, I used to mess with something called Think Media. Think Media. They say mess up the words in your title so somebody can come up and tell you, you misspelled this. Yeah, I misspelled it on purpose. Think Media said do that. I got my initial idea about the camera that I use, the computer that I bought, the microphones and whatever else from Think Media. And that shit I had was trash. Focusrite and all of my. So then being in the space for a minute with that technology, I moved around and got to know some different people and whatever else. And I finally had an opportunity to meet up with DJ Kuda. DJ Kuda and Obsidian and Fantastic and all of them had a whole debate about how to do YouTube. Put on a suit, put a bookshelves behind you and show books and X, Y, and Z, and this is how you supposed to do it. So stupid ass me, I didn't listen to what Think Media said overall. I acknowledge it. Stupid me, I didn't listen to Angry Man and Ty City and Ramil and all of them, tell me how to do X, Y, and Z. I said, with the rhythm it takes to dance through what we got to live through, you can dance underwater and not get wet. My thumbnails don't say, I'm talking about Anton. My thumbnails say whatever random thought is in my head. I try to make them a beautiful thumbnail, but what is my shit called tonight? It's called All This Drama. All This Drama. We're talking about John Galt trying to, bump heads with Angry Man and Izzy Bands. If it can draw in some whatever. Shout out to the people that can make that happen, the niche people. So No Captivity has been on an Anton tear, and it's working for him. But what's after that? Shout out to the motherfucking shout outs. I don't have a whole lot of crazy shit to say about Anton because I come from Fight Club. I don't have a whole lot of crazy shit to say about Freezy because me and Freezy have chopped it up a couple times. I'm cool. I'm cool with Freezy. I'm cool with most people in the space. This is just a minor setback. So yeah, you will see me drinking on camera. You will see me cussing on camera. You'll see me sleeping on camera. But if you fuck with the night, hit the like button. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, we got the Cash App and the PayPal. I'll put it up in the banner and the Venmo and the Zelle. But right now, we just getting some work in. We getting some work in.
It up for somebody else, which never works.
Angry Man, I want to have a conversation. I'm not.
No. That must have struck a nerve. That must have really struck a nerve.
Yeah, I just want to have a conversation with you. That's all.
Man, hold on, he's talking.
So here's the funny thing about it. The funny thing about it is David Carroll actually did a video about this a while ago. He talked about I think the title of it was The Reason Why Black People Will Never Be in Charge of the Economy of Their Community, right? And part of what he talked about is the fact that Black people have a problem with the Negro intellectual. He said anybody else can come to the internet with their IP. Anybody can come to the internet with their IP, whether it's in the form, they can come with their intellectual property, whether it's in the form of a speech, whether it's in the form of a book, whether it's in the form of a course, whatever, white, Asian, whatever color you could think of, and they can make money. They can make millions of dollars. Nobody has a problem with it. It isn't until the Black intellectual comes to the internet with a speech, comes to the internet with a book, then all of a sudden he's grifting. All of a sudden he's begging for money. See, the problem with our community isn't really the blacks that you see out here riding around with cars with rims on it and smoking weed and all that. They're not the problem. The problem is uppity ass, sanctimonious, raggedy ass niggas like yourself.
Like John Gold, exactly.
That pretend to be some sort of superior entity amongst the blacks. You a piece of shit, bro. And the only thing you know how to do is come up here and knock somebody else's hustle, backbite, throw dirt on somebody. That's all you know how to do.
Angry Man, can I ask you a question?
You can't ask me shit.
Okay, cool.
Go ask your mama a question.
For the audience, how many of you ever read? I know you want to talk about my mom, and I don't trip about that. I know how blacks do. For the audience, put a one in the chat.
Wait a minute, he said David Carroll had a show about what?
To the people that ask for super chats and all that, I don't do that. It's just fun for me. It's a passion. But I am a landlord, hence the urban landlord. That's the title. That's what I talk about most of my channel. I rent to blacks, and I've been renting to blacks for a long time, black people and white, but mostly black people.
Respectfully, the ghetto slumlord, but go ahead. Ghetto slumlord, but go ahead.
And I start to see like patterns of behavior, the inability to get along, cooperation, so on and so forth. The lack of morals, no moral code among them. They kind of do whatever the government allows them to do. And this is what I comment on. And then there are other things, the black men that put more focus on fashion and working. Hence, you hear me talking about the blacks. I've had tenants like that. They have hundreds of hats and shoes, but they can't even pay rent. They're living in rooms, and then they listen to people like Anton Daniels, or maybe you. You really don't have any solutions for them. I listen to you sometimes. You're just begging for money the first 45 minutes of your show. And so this is very interesting to me. The blacks like yourself, you can't go make money in the virtual world. You don't want to live around black. You say the black community is cooked. You did say that the black community is cooked. And so in that sense, if you believe that the black community is cooked, you just become like an extractor. You're just extracting money, cash apps and super chats from these blacks. You're not going to invest in their communities because you think it's cooked. It's very interesting to me. It's not a criticism of you per se, but it is kind of it is an acknowledgement of where the blacks are, and that they don't have the angry mans of the world down on the street selling books and shoes and clothes. He's selling them in the virtual world because, by and large, most people don't want to live around blacks. Probably Angry Man doesn't live around blacks.
He lives around blacks. I live around blacks.
Yeah, sure you do. Sure you do. But if you do live around blacks, you probably are itching to get the hell away from them because I talk to so many blacks. I rent this.
Damn. John, why do you make it about complexion? You light-skinned blacks and the blacks and the blacks and the light-skinned blacks. It's not about complexion, brother. If you don't want to make no money over there on the Ghetto Slumlord channel, send that money to me. I was on your panel earlier today, and I forget the dude's name. They sent me some money while I was asleep. Send me some more money while I'm asleep. Don't let John persuade you and run away from sending a nice some money while he's asleep. That's the best time to send me some money is when I'm asleep. I love the money. Send me your money. I can't think of a better place to send it other than to me.
So many blacks who don't want to live around other blacks. They want to spend their last dollar to get the hell away from blacks.
Okay. Enough. All right. Go ahead, AM, and then we're gonna open it up because I want to have a conversation with Angry Man if you want to have the conversation. Go ahead.
I didn't even hear half of that shit he said. it was a lot of, you know, mumbling, you know, mostly what I heard is self-hate, self-hate, self-hate. Angry man, you begging for money, self-hate, self-hate. You spent 45 minutes begging for money, self-hate. See, here's my thing. The funniest
You
thing.
don't want self-hate. You said the black community was cooked, angry man.
One second,
one mic. It is one mic. Hey, Cajun, your mic is tripping, bro. Your mic is really tripping. Go ahead.
So the funniest thing about this, what I find to be ironic, is you talk about being a landlord as if that's some spectacular shit, as if you're the only person on planet Earth that has ever been a landlord, right? You talk about that, and then you talk about the blacks, you know, in a way as if you're superior to them. But here you are on the internet talking as if you're too retarded to understand the way commerce works in the virtual world.
He doesn't understand.
What you don't seem to understand is that I am a content creator. I'm supposed to make money off of what I do. Anything that you're good at and that you put time into, you're supposed to make money off of it. I can't help it if you don't seem to understand that concept. Now, if you want to come to the internet and talk for free,
I put time into it, thumbnail songs and all of this shit. Matter of fact, since we're talking about John Galt, I got an Afro Beats. I never played an Afro Beats for y'all, so let me play an Afro Beats John Galt song.
I'm that guy, John Galt. I'm that guy, John Galt. Put my name, never beg, never crawl. Stand on mine, let the chips fall. Do what I gotta do, I don't star. All eyes on me. Everywhere I go, they watching me. Got that dope. I'm that guy, John Galt. Independent mind, 10 toes tall. Don't get it confused, I don't default. Made you hit subscribe, that's my vault. Eyes on me. They can't take their eyes off me. Got that. Self-made structure, blueprint solid. Never move weak just to feel acknowledged. Got that dope. Silent grind, long-term polish, presence heavy, energy modest. I don't talk much, I let it breathe when I step in. Room shift degrees on me. Got that. Calm exterior, fire beneath, different. That's pedigree. I don't chase the crown and follow. I don't beg the lane, I model. Stand tall through the pressure phases. Built for storms and the highest stage. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Got that. I'm that guy, John Galt. Do my name, never beg, never crawl. Stand on mine, let the chips fall. Do what I gotta do, I don't stall. All eyes on me. Every move I make, they see. Got that. I'm that guy, John Galt. Independent empire, 10 toes tall. Don't get it confused, I don't default. Made you a subscribe, that's my fault. Eyes on me. They watching me. Got that dope, got that dope. I don't fold under pressure, I don't bend for applause. Built from the fire, now I glow through it all. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Can't let go away.
Shout out to the shout outs. Got that dope. I got that dope, man.
more than welcome to do that. There are people in real life that give free concerts, but there are also people that charge for concerts. There are people that do free comedy shows, but there are also people that charge for comedy shows. There are people who play basketball in the park for free, but there are people who make millions off of playing basketball. The difference is the people that are actually good at it can make money off of it. That's the entire reason. So when you come to the internet, see, the reality is there's a bunch of you dudes that can't make money doing this. So your grift really is hate, which is to try to go to people's shows where they are making money and try to convince the people that they shouldn't give them money.
Yep.
That's your grift. Y'all, well, I can't do it, so I'm gonna try to mess it up for somebody else, which never.
This fat diabetes motherfucker talk about making money in his sleep. Yes, I do. It shouldn't bother you though. I really work all day. Thumbnails, music, all of the shit, all day. Trying to make this shit pop off. You know what I'm gonna do though, John? Because it's no hate. I just want to look at this. This is what I'm gonna do, John. I'm gonna move on from this. But I will say this: you are consistent, sir. You are consistent. I'm gonna say to the people, I've been on 2 hours. That's a short show. I'm gonna say, be great, and I'll be back shortly. Thank you, Brownie, for coming through. Hope I wouldn't sleep too long when I did go to sleep. Be great.
We'll shut this motherfucker down.
That's all, folks.